Tonight's Eye on Chicago now. As we celebrate Pride Month, we meet a doctor who's been an ally to the LGBTQ+ community for decades. And as Darius Johnson tells us, her patients say she's also a friend.
Her name is Dr. Cathy Creticos, but her patients call her Dr. C. They say it with love, and she says the feeling is mutual.
Yes.
Hey, good
doctor.
morning. How you
How
doing?
are you? So good
Give
to
you a
see
hug.
you.
All right.
She's in that list of people that I'm thankful for every day of my life. She literally has been a lifeline for me.
Madrid St. Angelo is an actor, artistic director, and instructor, and he's been living with HIV/AIDS for almost 30 years. The woman he's talking about is Dr. Cathy Creticos, the person he says saved his life.
I met Dr. Creticos in 1992 when I became very, very sick. And since that time, she has literally guided me every step of the way on my wellness journey.
You know, I think we'll be a great site.
Creticos heads up a team at Chicago's Howard Brown Health Center since 1995, but she's been at the forefront of HIV/AIDS research and treatment since the very beginning.
I know her.
But first, a little about Dr. C's beginnings. Her father was a physician whose name is on the Cancer Center at Illinois Masonic Medical Center, but she never wanted to be a doctor until one day.
I had an awakening. Heard a voice kind of thing. And it just really all gelled in me. Being a physician was something that I could do to really contribute in a more concrete, meaningful way.
After med school at University of Chicago, she specialized in infectious disease at the University of Illinois,
Oh, that one, yeah.
a field she found intriguing.
You can actually cure most infectious disease, many infectious diseases. Of course, then we ran, headfirst into HIV, and that was the opposite of what I thought infectious disease was going to be about.
It was 1984, and no one even had a name for the mysterious complicated virus that devastated the body's immune system, taking lives at rapid speed. Creticos became part of a team working on the very first HIV medication trial, testing AZT, the first drug approved to treat the disease.
It was very interesting, but my patients were just amazing people, so resilient, so full of hope and courage and determination to still live life despite having a very difficult diagnosis.
As breakthroughs in treatment slowly came, so did joy.
I literally saw people who were, comatose and unable to even raise their head off the bed to returning to full life. That type of transformation was just really it was an amazing experience, and I love being part of that.
But even today, there are still barriers to care.
Probably one of the biggest barriers is our mixed up healthcare system. Even patients who want to take their medicines and do it every day end up, their job changes, their insurance changes, and now their prior authorization changes. And so the medicine that they were taking is no longer authorized.
And then there's stigma.
So is stigma still with us? Yes. Still is a very, very pervasive, persistent problem. HIV is a virus. It can infect anybody. And it has nothing particular about a certain group of people. That's just hogwash.
Creticos says that's why education is crucial.
People who are sexually active, who don't consider themselves in a category at risk for HIV, are not open to the idea of pre-exposure prophylaxis.
Those would be so-called PrEP medications that block HIV from taking hold and spreading.
Anybody that we're screening, that has a screening or randomization visit this week?
While she and her team know an HIV vaccine may be ways off, there is hope in the future.
There are some really impressive results in terms of being able to get the patient's immune system sort of rewired to control the virus without medication.
But Creticos says no treatment is complete without the personal touch, the compassion that patients deserve.
I am so grateful for everything that you've done for me. She's a friend, she's a mentor, she's an inspiration. I have told her many times, I would not be here today if it weren't for you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Dr. C told us she first wanted to be a humanities professor, and she's so happy she heard that voice that told her to change her plans. I'm Darius Johnson, CBS News, Chicago.